Hello and welcome. I am Shanna Pizer at Coach Shanna P on all the platforms, and my website is shannapizer.com. I have been over on the gram doing a series of reels that have been called How to Eat Less. And I just recorded How to Eat Less number 9 today. But I thought I'm actually doing it out of order. Typically, I would record a longer video and then break that down into reels, but I'm doing it backwards. So in this video today, I want to go over the first 5 tips for how to eat less. Now, if you want to lose weight, eating less is one of the most important answers, right? Typically, if you are not losing weight and you want to lose weight, there is some kind of overeating going on. And in my coaching program and in my community, in my Reset Weight Loss group, we talk about the practical things that are going to help us to lose weight. And we also talk about the mindset behind it, the mindset behind why we overeat, why we eat at times when it's not beneficial for us, why we eat the things that are not beneficial for us, and how to make lasting change and do it in a way that feels good, that feels enjoyable, that feels sustainable. I don't teach dieting. I teach lifestyle changes so that you lose your weight for the last time and get to live an amazing life at the weight that you want to be, wearing the size clothes that you want to wear. So the first 5 tips on how to eat less. Number 1 is be like a toddler. What does that mean? A toddler, when you put food in front of him or her, it doesn't matter what it is, they're going to stop eating when they've had enough. They're not going to eat until they're stuffed and have to roll over and take a nap or could you loosen this diaper? They're not going to do that. They are too interested in what else is going on in their world to care that much about the food. So be like a toddler is pay attention to your body and eat to satisfy your hunger. And also be so interested in your life, in the people in your life, in the things that you're doing, in the ministry that you're a part of, in your volunteering, in being the best version of yourself that you can be. Be so interested in those things that food is just like an afterthought. It's not the most important thing. So number 1 is be like a toddler. Eat to satisfy your hunger and get your enjoyment out of your life. Number 2 is drink the water. Oh my word. If you are like in my sphere of influence at all, you know this is so important to me, and I preach it and preach it and preach it, and I will be on calls or whatever. I'm drinking my water, and I actually already have my 100 ounces in for the day. People will be like, oh, Shanna's here, I need to drink water. Or I'll be on the phone and they'll be like, oh my gosh, that I just remembered I need to drink water. Water is so important for so many things. And it's an easy thing to do. Water helps you lose weight. Water helps you to eat less because A lot of the time when you think that you're hungry, you're actually thirsty. We are a dehydrated people. Typically, people do not drink enough water. Your first goal, and I'm all about start where you're at, right? Start where you're at. You're not going to go from not drinking any water to drinking half your body weight in ounces of water overnight. Start where you're at. Your first goal should be get up to drinking 64 ounces of water a day. If you're at 8 ounces right now, work on getting 24 ounces, then work on getting 32 ounces, and then work on getting 40 ounces and get up to consistently drinking 64 ounces of water a day. And there are so many tips to help you do this. I am all about, what do I want to do? What are the practical ways to get me to do that consistently? So drinking water is going to hydrate you, obviously. And so when you're hydrated, you're not going to feel as hungry. Therefore, you are going to eat less. If you are feeling hungry between meals, drink a glass of water and wait half an hour or so. And if you're still hungry, then eat something. I'm not saying if you're hungry, don't eat. I'm saying drink some water to see if maybe you're just dehydrated and the water is going to help satisfy that hunger. Or a half an hour after you drink some water, if you're still like, no, I'm actually hungry, eat something. I'm not about starving yourself. Okay, so number 1 is be like a toddler. Number 2, drink your water. Number 3, allow yourself to rest without eating. I don't know why we feel like if we're going to sit down and rest, we need to be putting something in our mouth. What is that? So if you're feeling tired, if you're like, I'm just mentally exhausted, I'm tired, like sit down, take a nap, let yourself veg out and watch an episode of something, read a book, go lay down in your bedroom and turn the light off and just be. But don't eat. Allow yourself, give yourself permission to sit down and rest and not have to be doing anything else. Like, I feel like we think that if we are going to sit down and rest, if we're eating, at least we're doing something. Why do we always have to be doing something? I don't know. I don't think we do. I think that allowing yourself to rest without eating is a great idea. Try it. So number 1, be like a toddler. Number 2, drink the water. Number 3, allow yourself to rest without eating. Number 4, use smaller dishes. And this is kind of just like a visual hack. I mean, and also you can't fit as much food in the dish, right? But also if you are working on eating less and you have a big plate and you put like a small helping of mashed potatoes on it, it feels like it looks smaller, right? But if you put the same amount of mashed potatoes on a smaller plate, it's going to appear as if it's more. So just a little hack for serving yourself less and also not feeling like, oh my gosh, that's all I get to eat because there's all this space on the plate. Use smaller dishes, serve yourself smaller portions, and to not feel like, oh my word, where's all the food? I want more food. This isn't enough food. So smaller dishes, to serve yourself smaller sizes, and also to kind of, it's a little brain hack to make you feel like it's a bigger serving. And you can do that with like, challenge yourself. How small of a plate or bowl, like if you're going to have ice cream, don't go get one of the big old giant cereal bowls or even cereal. I don't eat cereal anymore. If I'm going to have ice cream though, I'm going to get a small dish and have a scoop of ice cream. Whereas Shanna in the past would go get the biggest bowl she could find and pile it with ice cream and put as much chocolate syrup on there as she could possibly get. So smaller dishes, smaller servings. And you know what? Having a small dish of ice cream is not any less satisfying than having a huge bowl. And also, you feel better afterwards. So, number 1, be like a toddler. Number 2, drink the water. Number 3, allow yourself to rest without eating. Number 4, use smaller dishes. You could also use smaller utensils. I like the smaller utensils to take smaller bites and make it last longer. I am not about making ourselves miserable eating less. How can we do it in a way that feels good and is enjoyable and sustainable? Okay, number 5. Oh, I love this one. Go to bed. If it's, the kids are in bed, you're winding down for the night. If you don't have kids at home anymore, or you never had kids at home, the evening, it's in the evening, or, getting 8, 9, 10 o'clock, whatever. And you're sitting watching TV or whatever with your spouse, and you're like, I want some popcorn. That sounds real good. I want some chips. Man, I just want something to eat. I just want to snack on something. Go to bed. Can I just give you permission? Go to bed. We do this thing, Mel Robbins calls it like sleep procrastination. We feel like we go all day long. And so this time at night, we stay up late to avoid going to sleep because we want to enjoy this time that we have. Well, let me tell you, if you're allowing yourself to rest throughout the day without eating, then you have that time. If you set aside a morning time, if you get up a little bit earlier and you have that time to yourself, I cherish my morning time, then you don't need to procrastinate your sleep. When you are sitting there in the evening thinking, oh, I want popcorn, I want whatever it is, it's either a habit that you've just created, like butt sits on the couch, oh, I need food. It's just a habit. Oh, we're going to sit down and watch an episode or 18 episodes of whatever. Oh, I need a bowl of ice cream. It's just a habit that you've created. So we're working on breaking that habit. Also, you're probably tired. Your body needs sleep. Go to bed, let your body sleep. And what it is you're tired, you're exhausted, you've worked your butt off all day and also allowed yourself to rest without eating throughout the day. And your body wants some quick energy to kind of wake it up. Let's wake up so that we can stay up and have this time, whatever. And that is going to lead to overeating because you're not hungry. It's not for sustenance. So go to bed. I will do this. I'll be like, oh, I just really want to eat something. And I might even be a little bit hungry, but I don't want, I have a routine about when I eat and when I don't eat. And I've never really liked going to bed with a full stomach. I kind of like going to bed with a little bit of a tinge of hunger. I don't want to be like, oh, I'm ravenous. A tinge of hunger. And so I will literally if it's 8 o'clock at night and I'm just I keep thinking about food, I'll just be like, forget it. I'm going to bed. And I go to bed and I sleep and it's fantastic. So I challenge you. I encourage you, try it. Okay. So how to eat less. Tips 1 through 5. 1, be like a toddler. 2, drink the water. 3, allow yourself to rest without eating. 4, use smaller dishes. And 5, go to bed. Okay, so if you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel. like this video, share it with your friends, and stay tuned because there will be, I don't even know how many more. I don't know how long my list is so far. I think I'm up to 20 something tips, and this is just the first 5. So stay tuned, friends. Thank you for being here so much. If you have any questions about how you can work with me to lose weight for the last time, go to shannapizer.com, comment on this video, reach out to me on the socials. I'm happy that you're here.